ahead and get started. To paint the scene, the three of you have just left the pyramid and made your way into the desert amidst the storm, the sandstorm. You currently have three individuals captive with you. You have stumbled across upon a great monolith, and as you approach the night sky, the sky lit up the storm. The sand was illuminated before you as a massive spectral being was entered into combat with a colossal creature approaching. The monolith is visible, and there's some presumably old guy at the base of it screaming. And that is when you heard a great thunder roll across the sky and the beating of wings. That is where we shall begin again. At this moment, you are approximately 60 to 80 feet from this monolith. The structure, the creature that is approaching it is on the opposite end of where you are, and the spectral being is near there to like your leftish or so. But you're about 80 feet away from what's going down.
The monster's on the other side of the monolith?
Yes.
And the
Approaching
spectral being is in the same general vicinity as it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It's entering combat with it.
Okay.
And the dragon is somewhere above you all. So with that, is there anything you would like to do before I continue narrating what is going down? Okay. As you all are awestruck by what you are seeing, you witness the colossal being that is approaching the monolith grab two large boulders out of the sand and hurl them at the spectral being. Can I have any two of you roll to attack? Let me know.
16.
Okay. I'm sorry. So, you said 16, and you said 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, both of those are hurled at the spectral being, and they both hit. I'm going to need you to roll for damage. It will be 7d10 plus 6.
It's a lot of damage.
7d10?
Dice.
No, so that's for each boulder.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so you can still roll.
40. What? It was the 7 plus what?
Plus 7d10 plus 6.
49.
49. Okay.
42. Sorry, 48. Not counting whatever I'm supposed to add.
Yeah, 48k. Yep. Okay. Both of those boulders hit the spectral creature, and even though it is ethereal, it does push this massive being, who, might I add, I don't, forgive me, I don't think I specified, is actually flying. It pushes it back 20 feet, and then another 20 feet. It shoves this...
Closer to us, or...
Yes. Yep. Back towards you guys. So that's a total of 40 feet. So it's about 40 feet from you at this moment. It is shoved towards you. And at this moment, you see a great black dragon descend through the sandstorm and release a geyser of flame that not only seems to burn the air, but turns the sand to glass as it unleashes it upon the Colossus. Can I have someone roll me a d20 and add? Forgive me. Yes, someone roll me a d20.
13.
13. Thanks. Cool. So, this colossal being does not save. The fire, this massive torrent of fire, completely consumes the colossal creature. Can I have you roll me 26d6?
60s.
Yes. What would you guys like to do? I pre-rolled their initiative. They are fighting. You are free to do whatever you want.
Do we appear to have been noticed yet?
Roll perception.
85.
85. Good.
19.
They don't seem to see you. Let's put it this way. You don't seem to be important enough.
We're ants.
Given the circumstances, it's reasonable to presume that they aren't.
We are not
concerned.
nearly as important.
Correct.
don't
What was
care.
the number? What was the number on that?
86.
86. Thank you.
Fel, can you speak to the poor lad in the monolith and ask him who he is using sending or messages?
Message. Okay. Yeah, I'll cast message.
Okay.
And the individual screaming.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask I'll ask the man that's screaming, who are you? And why are you screaming?
Wonder why.
You have a few words left if you want.
It's
I don't know if any more words help.
it's fine. You don't have to use every single word.
Quiet down, I'm trying to sleep.
A few moments go by. This individual is still screaming, and you don't get a response.
Okay.
How is he dressed?
Very priestly.
Any apparent symbols that would express what type of priest or a priest of who he would be?
No, but the monolith. Since your characters have been in the region long enough, the monolith is something that was built before the empire fell. So some imperial monolith is what it appears to be.
And I guess my last question is, does the colossal creature appear to be trying to defend the obelisk or the monolith or something else? Or does he appear to be the aggressor in this situation?
Roll insight. Anyone can roll insight if you're looking for information.
That's going to be 21.
Okay. It appears the colossal creature is the aggressor.
And now this spectral being is in between us and the monolith, correct?
Correct. It was in
And the
between-
dragon's between them two, right?
The dragon is overhead. So
Oh, it's still
originally,
overhead. It's still forward.
originally the spectral being got in between the colossal creature and the monolith. After being hit with the boulders, it was pushed back towards you guys, and so now it is farthest from you. The colossal creature, the dragon overhead, the monolith, and then the spectral being is closest to you.
There was no response from message.
Correct.
Fel, can you try message one more time and tell him to run to us?
Okay. I'll cast message and ask the individual screaming under the monolith, can he make it to us?
No, tell him to come to us.
Run to us.
Few
We are in
moments-
front of you.
A few moments go by, and you don't get a response. He's still yelling.
Then we run.
What he's yelling, is it just noise or something?
Roll insight. That's a great question.
I don't.
What was-
I got a 10. Or no, I got a 14.
Okay.
I got a 23.
21.
You can sense there's a rhythm to it. The two of you sense it sounds like a chant of some sort.
Okay.
So the spectral being is his then, most
Yeah.
likely.
He's okay. Well, we're only 40 feet away.
We're 80 feet from the colossal creature, 40 feet from the spectral being.
Yes. Who is a target?
I would like to shoot it with my longbow.
The spectral being?
Expecting
The
thing.
colossal creature.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. You can let off an arrow. There's
It's not gonna
nothing-
do like a block horse. But
No.
would I get my advantage in sneak attack?
I don't think it matters.
It's an extra 2d6.
Yeah. You would get advantage, and it would be considered a sneak attack.
Something that just did 100 damage. Problem.
Every little bit helps. 20.
Okay. On yes, that hits. Roll for damage.
13.
Okay. The 13 damage on the cross. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and have you roll for initiative. You are now in the initiative order since you made an attack.
23.
Okay. So
Sorry, 22.
just a second. And you said 13 damage, right?
13.
Okay, 13 damage. What are you two doing? And what are you doing with the bodies you have tied up? Because they're, I guess they're still on your horses, correct? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
After I let off that arrow, did the damage seem to really be noticeable at all?
Your arrow just kind of went through the air, and then like, go ahead and roll perception for me. Roll perception.
That's gonna be 25.
You swear you heard like a faint like thud as it went into it, but you're not really sure. Like based off the trajectory, it kind of just disappeared. This is the colossal creature is like very dark black. So your arrow just like you swear it hit, but you're not really sure what happened.
I think we
For
should
size
run.
comparison, it would be like if someone had like a stick, like a couple inches,
Like a
stick,
toothpick?
just like would be like a tooth, like basically you
I
shot
flicked a
toothpick
toothpick at you,
Yeah.
Micah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I
Let's
say
run.
we bolt the opposite direction. I wanted to try to help the priest, but he
Yeah,
seems to be.
I'm bolting in the opposite direction.
Mhm.
Well,
We'll get,
the priest is still 80 feet away, right?
The
By
priest
the-
is near the monolith.
Yeah.
He's probably 60 or so feet away.
maybe we should dash away, I don't know, 84 feet and just hunker down and watch.
We are still in the
Does this
sandstorm.
creature appear to be very quick?
Which one? I
The
there's-
colossal creature.
I mean, it's like 100 feet tall, so. I
One
mean,
stride is.
yeah, you can kind of put. It probably can make. You probably can't outrun it. Let's put it that way. Your horse would have a hard time outrunning it.
It probably still doesn't care.
When its
though.
when its legs are like 30 feet long, 40 feet long, it's probably gonna. Let's just say you can gather its move speed is probably pretty quick.
Either way, I'm getting away from.
Give me a second. Okay, so yeah, you could move away. So you are going to take your horse and your wolf and kind of dash away. Okay. Go ahead. How far are you trying to move away?
Just
What do you
around
have?
80 feet.
But if okay, so you back off a little ways. Are you looking for a place to like hide? Are you gonna put your not put your horse down? Are you gonna settle it? Pulls out a 6-shooter. Fire!
Goodbye, Hidalgo.
So you on your horse with your wolf back off 80 feet. Do you have a prisoner with you?
That prisoner with me, yeah, I have him on my.
I think we each have
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
That's
we
prisoner.
have
Yep. Okay, that makes sense. So you back off about 80 feet. Are you looking for a place to like hunker down?
If I can find a berm of some sort,
yeah. Go ahead and roll perception. Let's find out what you see.
Oh. I see sand.
Ulrich, what
I
are you
see
doing?
sand.
I think I'm gonna start rolling for you. This is just.
It's very
I'm gonna
perceptive of
take
you.
away your dice.
I got an
Let's-
8.
So
You have great modifiers for perception.
Ulrich calls. He's like, oh, over there, about 10 feet away. There's a bum.
What would be concerning if you didn't see the sand?
I'm looking for Sam.
He's got his cloak pulled over his head to block the sand, and he's like, I can't see anything, guys.
I'm looking for a dune. So Ulrich points out kind of like a berm that you can hunker down in.
Okay.
So you head over there. Do you get off your horse? What do you
I
describe to me?
get
what you
off the
do.
horse, make the horse lay down.
Mhm.
Same thing with the dog, and I'm just
Gonna just hang out there.
hang
Okay.
out.
Perfect. You are now watching from a distance. Ulrich, what are you doing? One of your companions just left you. The other one is shooting toothpicks at a colossal creature. What are you doing?
I did say I say we run. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there
But
was
then you
some
did
communication.
it.
Huh?
And then you didn't.
And then you decided to attack it. I'm gonna follow Fel.
Okay.
Hunker down with
so you
him.
follow Fell and hunker down with him. Declan, after you've let off your arrow, do you follow your companions?
Yeah.
Okay. So as Declan releases his arrow, he then follows.
I don't
the two
even
of you.
really wait to
Does
see
it-
too much about whether it hits or not.
Does the are we cared about?
Yeah, I do use my free action to disengage before I run.
Yep.
Just in case.
Yep.
You're getting a little more close enough for
If you want to see if you're noticed, Fel, go ahead and roll insight. But just your D20, but it's just your different skills.
I'm doing luck because 1 is ridiculous.
Are you sure there's not like 6 ones?
How do you do it?
Let me again here.
That's 14.
I have no idea. I can't.
It's because I'm the problem.
I guess so.
Okay, well, I'll reroll a d20. Oh wait, no, I didn't even have luck points, so I can't reroll.
Yeah. So you roll a 1.
You should have inspiration.
No.
I think
use that
we haven't. You guys didn't rest from last
Yeah.
time, so yeah. Let's just say that
I rolled a 1, so that'd be like a 5. Insight,
you're not really sure if they
Hey, Ulrich, does it look like they're coming after us?
I don't know. Let's see. You said insight. That's where you're rolling.
insight. Yes.
22.
They don't seem to care about you.
They don't care about you.
Good. First time in my life I'm like this.
And then under Ulrich's breath, nobody does.
Okay. So.
I would have said that about Declan. Not Fel.
Oh, okay. Now, the spectral being is going to lash out at the colossal creature. Can I get? Let me see. How many times does he? So the spectral being reaches back, and as he does, a rod appears in his hand, and he throws it at the colossal creature. And as he releases it, it turns into what you could consider a lightning bolt. Can I have someone roll to attack and add 13? He is going to do it a second time. Can I have someone else
16.
roll? 16? Okay.
Add a what? Oh, never mind. You got some.
There's going to be 2 rod attacks.
Ulrich.
What was the second attack?
I rolled a 13. That didn't add whatever. I didn't already said to add, so.
13.
Okay, so it's 26.
Both hit. Can I have you roll for damage? It is going to be 5d10 and then 4d8
I'll do the d8s.
for each rod.
Whatever you get, Declan. Just add 13 to both of them.
21 plus
13.
so 34.
Did you roll? There were 2 rods. So what you said 34. I'll just double it. That'll make it easier. 34. So 72. Sorry, math. 68.
I just rolled the d10s, so it should be 10.
You
17.
just
Oh, we did.
Sorry, you were taking too long. I skipped your turn. Okay, both of these rods, like I said, they turn into essentially lightning bolts and strike the colossal creature. Once in the shoulder, then once in the gut. The priest now goes, and as he's chanting again, you see this like small speck of light just kind of like fall from the sky. Somebody roll me a dex save.
got it. 18
Okay.
plus whatever.
Yeah, plus so you see this little like plume of fire come out of the sky as he casts sacred flame on the creature, and it just misses. It just splashes in the ground in front of him. It is now the colossal creature's turn.
I
and
wish I had message. I'd be heckling him.
and he's gonna make a claw attack He's gonna make a claw attack on the priest. Somebody roll me a D20
Wait,
and
who's
add
making a claw attack? Sorry?
anyone. It doesn't matter.
D20 and add what?
And add his
The giant
claw
creature is
attack.
attacking the priest.
Add 10 to it.
15.
15 total.
15
Okay.
total. I rolled a
Okay.
5.
Okay. So after this little like smoke, in comparison to the colossal creature, this little like speck of like fire goes lands on the ground. The colossal creature just, and the guy just like he's gone, and you just see him just disappear.
Does
into
he
this-
fly towards us?
No, because he's swiping him, so it's like
Okay.
to your guys' left, to your left. So the dude just straight up just disappears into the the sandstorm. And he's just,
message and be like, "Are you okay?"
he's just
Don't
disappeared.
cast anything more just yet.
Yeah, so he's gone.
Does anything happen to the spectral creature when he goes poof? When the priest gets yoinked, does the spectral creature react in any way?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
He does not. It is no, sorry. Now the colossal creature begins to open his mouth and pull like sucking inwards. It starts pulling in the sand around him, including the sand in the sandstorm, and then lets out a mighty roar filled with sand. It's basically like a torrent of sand,
It's a sand breath weapon.
and shoots it straight at the spectral being. Somebody roll me a. It's gonna be a. Someone roll me a save. It's gonna be a dexterity saving throw. He's gonna fail.
18.
What's that?
18.
You're actually
He
gonna-
can only roll well when it's not for him.
That's that is
Not true. I've rolled poorly for others too.
You roll well for NPCs.
Good NPCs.
Oh, okay. As he releases this torrent of sand, somebody roll me 6d10
I got
Okay.
and add 12 to it.
30, so 44.
Okay. This torrent shoots across the sky, hits the spectral being, and as the sand pierces through him, the spectral being disintegrates, completely vanishes, and then, after a few moments, the sandstorm completely disappears, and the sun returns. Ulrich says, legends say that the sandstorms themselves are simply wandering genies that pass across the desert. It is now the dragon's turn. It is going to let out another torrent of fire upon the colossal being. Can somebody, I forget if that was a,
You said it was
D10s?
dex save or d8s.
I forget if I said it was a dex save or a hit. I think I said it was, I think it's a dex save. Yes. Or no, hold up. Where is it? Yes, it is a dex save.
So 17 plus whatever.
17 plus, yeah, he does not. Yeah, so, he fails the save. Somebody roll me,
27 d8s.
27 d6s.
It's entertaining. 92.
92. Okay. Hey, can you just, the dragon lights up this colossal creature once more, and the colossal creature begins to burn. Nope, that's not what I want. He has lit this creature on fire and begins to burn. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
I want to freaking hide.
You're just, yep,
Yeah,
you're just
that's-
not.
Ditto.
Okay, that is totally fine. It is now the colossal creature's
And
turn.
take time to make sure that the prisoners are also hidden.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
Everything's hidden.
You're able to do that. The colossal creature finds 2 more boulders and throws both of them at the dragon in the air.
Which we can now clearly see, correct?
Yes, you can now clearly see this black dragon because the storm is now gone. I have two people roll me d20s and add 13 to it.
7.
22.
Add 13 to it.
Oh,
I don't want to do, or 14 to it. What's the total?
21.
21 and
22.
okay. Both of those hit. It is 7d10 plus 6.
7d10.
You said plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore this roll.
53. Plus 6, you said? So 59.
42. Plus, what did you say?
6.
6. So 6. 48.
So both of these boulders hit the dragon, knocking it out of the air. It spirals into the sand, and it hits the sand. It is so big, it basically creates almost kind of like a tidal wave as the dragon hits the ground, sending the sand flying, and it kind of like goes up over top of the colossal creature and kind of doesn't really bury it because it's so big, but it basically just he's like sandblasted as this dragon hits the ground. And it is now the dragon's turn. It gets up from being prone, and you hear what one might call like mumbling, but the thing is so big and massive it like echoes across the desert. Does anyone speak primordial?
I thought you were gonna say draconic. And
I
was
cast
like, I think I do,
comprehend
actually.
languages.
What is the casting time on that? Because it would
One
only
action.
that's approximately 6 seconds. Considering you didn't know the dragon was going to say anything, so it only works reactively. So this
Yeah.
thing gets up and starts mumbling something.
Figure I can at least catch the tail end of it, and then whatever it lasts for an hour. So anything else
Okay.
that's set out.
Yeah. So you yeah. So you when if you immediately cast comprehend languages, and you kind of catch half of what this dragon is mumbling, and in primordial, and something about like basically like this is like a big pain in the tuchus. Like, it's harder. And as this dragon again rolls up, begins to mumble something, it then makes a let's see. I want to make sure I describe this correctly. Let's look at its abilities. Yes. Somebody roll to attack and add a 15 to it.
Got it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. That's a 7 out of 1. It should be a 7 out of 1.
Yeah,
So 22.
Yeah, 22. Okay. So this dragon, with an incredibly bad attitude, just wanders over to the colossal creature, stands up on its hind legs, grabs it by the throat, grabs it by its throat, and does a bite attack. Somebody roll me 6d12.
36.
Okay. Let me take a look. So it grabs the colossal creature by the throat, does a bite attack, and rips the creature's head off, and spits it on the ground and pushes this colossal creature over. It then begins to circle the beast, and then it, with its claws, kind of starts to claw into its chest. And then after a while, it rips out a massive crystal and holds it up into the sunlight. Roll perception.
D6.
Okay.
21.
Okay. Hey!
Let's roll
You're
the
breaking
die.
double digits, boy! Ulrich.
20.
Okay. You all see the dragon hold this crystal up in the air, and it is pulsing, almost like it's the heart of something. And then the dragon takes flight and heads north.
Once it seems to be clear, like once the dragon's out of sight and we've waited a couple more minutes, watch the prisoners. I'm going to go try to find the priest, and I'm going to bolt off the
It's half a
direction.
mile that way.
I'm gonna ride off, not taking both my horses, just my single horse and my faster horse, and go off and see if I can't locate this dude.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and you're trying to search for him. You're trying to look for him. So roll perception.
And then survival and then perception.
Let's actually. So survival would be more like tracking and hunting. Yeah. Go ahead and roll survival, but at disadvantage.
I can do that. So that's gonna be 14.
Okay. You search for a little while. And at one point you come across like his outer cloak, like basically he got yeeted, and like his like some of his robes like got like.
People joke about their soul leaving their body. His body just left his robes.
Yeah, it's like his outer robe. It wasn't like all of his clothes, but like
Yeah.
you find his outer robe, but you can't find his body.
I'm gonna take the robe.
Yep.
Figures.
If I search for a little bit longer, can I get a sense of whether I can find him or not?
Yeah, go ahead and roll roll investigation, just like normal.
Nat 20 for 26.
So after a little while of searching, you do eventually come across his body. It's like kind of like mangled and stuff. Like basically every bone in his body is probably broken.
Is he still breathing?
No.
Okay.
he's definitely
Was
dead.
wishes he wasn't.
Were there any like distinct markings that would let me know what kind of sect he was from?
Not specifically. Well, so yes and no. It's not like he's a part of a specific sect. He was basically a keeper. You can gather that he was a keeper of that shrine there, which is an ancient an old imperial shrine. And so the empire has been gone for long, but there are still those who are, shall we say, loyal or still worship the gods of that empire. And so he was.
Would there be any chance of me knowing where any sort of a pocket of these followers might be?
They're pretty rare. I mean, like this guy's out here by himself. Like you'll find him, in the desert, hermits and whatnot. But there isn't like you not in town. You're not going to
Seems
go
like
into town.
he probably was at least based out of that obelisk, though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, you could presume he was defending it. What's the right word? Not operating out of it. Like he was the caretaker, or.
I'd like to wrap him up in his cloak and put him, kind of bury him in the obelisk.
Yeah, you can do that. So you take his body, you wrap it up and bury it near the obelisk.
I'm not even gonna look for anything valuable.
Yeah.
Poke the big dead thing.
Inspiration. What are you two doing
That's pretty sad.
with your prisoners?
I think Yorick, what's your take? Thought, whatever. What just happened?
I do know that, like I said, many legends say that the sandstorms are genies that wander the sand. And if that is true, which it would not surprise me, these spectral beings were once, shall we say, allies of the old empire. And that colossal being you saw, it is an ancient warrior king that was cursed long ago. It is not uncommon to see them rise. And that warrior king that is undead were once enemies of the empire, so it makes sense that if it rose recently, that it sought to destroy an ancient relic of an old enemy. But why Pyronex sought out the Colossus's heart, I do not know.
So you know the dragon.
I do know her. Yes.
Hardly. Do you know where she went north to?
She has a lair in the north. I wouldn't go there if that's what you're thinking.
No, not at all. Just curious. Places to stay away from.
I would advise that.
Just curious things.
Don't tell Declan where she lives.
Don't plan on it.
How long does it take for me to finish up what I'm doing?
An hour. By the time you search around, grab his body, go back. We have to bury it. Yeah, a little over an hour.
Do you poke the giant monolith? Or not the monolith, the monster?
I'm assuming it's not really a body anymore, right? Did you say? I thought
So
you
the
said-
spectral being vanished.
No, the colossal creature.
No, its head and body are still just lined in the sand.
I mean, I'm still busy burying a body. If you want to go look at it, go.
I'm
for
gonna
it.
go look at the body.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, we're guarding bodies, humans.
Living,
basically
they're
a
still
body.
breathing.
The living bodies.
The
Where? Well,
Well, so I guess maybe before I go actually bury the priest, I'm gonna tell everyone that we should move into the obelisk so that we're not out in the open and a little more protected.
Yeah.
And it should be easier to keep an eye on the prisoners, keep them from escaping as well.
yes.
So the obelisk, it is a spire. As you search around it, there appears to be no entrance.
So
Okay.
it would seem that it raises and lowers along with the pyramid.
No, a monolith. It's just a big like.
It's just-
So
it's just like an
it's
Egyptian
not the
obelisk.
same monolith that we found an entrance from.
No, so that was a pyramid you guys were in. This monolith, it's just so think of so the what's it near Central Park? What's the big spire?
The Washington Monument.
Washington, not the Washington Monument, opposite of Washington Monument. That is like a monolith. Technically, that does have an entrance, but like it's just a big spire.
Either way,
There's
like
I just-
an Egyptian obelisk.
yeah.
What I understood, and maybe I misunderstood it, when we were in the pyramid in the last session, we found that path, we got up, and you said we were looking at the pyramid from a monolith structure.
No,
that's
we
what I
we poked out of the
understood.
ground.
You came out
and
of
we
a
saw
cave
the monolith
entrance and
and
saw the
pyramid.
monolith.
Gotcha.
So
I would have never come towards the stupid obelisk if I had realized that. I mean, it was kind of cool to watch.
hey,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I still
sometimes-
think it would be easier to kind of keep everyone protected and guarded if we're closer.
Yeah,
to
I get some sort of shelter near there, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can camp out near the monolith. Yep. Someone asked. Let me. So yeah, you guys can camp out there. What do you do? It is a little past midday. There is no sandstorm.
Are all the prisoners conscious again? There's 3 of them.
Yes, there are 3 of them. I mean, one of them was always conscious.
Yeah.
The
2 were conscious, 1 was unconscious
yes, if I remember correctly, that sounds about right.
because he did a barrel roll down the steps.
Yep, one of them definitely got
But
knocked
they're
out.
all pretty injured.
Yes.
Correct. Yes, they are.
Fel, why don't you heal these guys up a little bit? If you're able. I guess you don't have mass healing.
I don't, but I'll look for the one that is most hurt.
Yeah, you can go up to him. I mean, he's dressed in all black, just human.
Yeah.
So you can go up to him and heal him.
Why can't I find features? There we go. Yeah, I cast. What is it?
Healing word.
Could be cure
Cure
wounds.
Cure
is what you
wounds,
should
yeah.
have.
Use.
Do one of the prisoners
And-
appear to be like the ringleader or anything like that?
He gets 17 HP.
Okay, 17. Roll insight.
And I'll go ahead and give the other one a potion of healing.
Okay, you can do that.
21 for insight.
So the half elf, half orc seems to be in charge.
And is he the one that I've had the most?
He's the one you grappled with. Yep.
Okay.
What was the potion of healing health?
Yeah,
So it's 2d4 plus 4.
So
two
what is-
d4 plus 2.
Or plus
Okay,
4.
did you roll that? Can you roll that for me?
He gets 10 HP.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go sit down in front of or across from the ringleader there, and try to have a conversation. It wasn't exactly how we planned, but I did make good on the promise to get you out of the sandstorm.
I don't believe you had any doing in removing the sandstorm.
No. Are you the Black Wolf Company?
We are members, yes.
Are you the fellows responsible for the Githyanki that were strung up outside of a day out south of Alkesh?
Why?
I'm just curious.
He doesn't say anything more.
I'm gonna get behind him and put my scythe up against his neck, and I'm gonna put my boot on the back of his neck, and I'm gonna be, you remember how this goes, don't you? Talk.
Yes, it was us.
Great. I get my scythe back down, sit in front of him. Now we're having a conversation. Why? Were you on orders, or was it just for fun?
Sometimes there isn't any work and you have to keep yourself busy. Your skills sharp.
Yeah, you gotta hone them skills. I get it. Trust me. I'm not super interrogating. I'm more just small talk with him. What were you guys doing in the pyramid? We ran across a note that someone dropped about searching for the Wanderer. Did you guys find him?
Dropped.
The only way you could have gotten that note is if you pulled it off of the corpse of.
Oh
one of
yeah,
my
we found the
companions.
corpse, and we did check it out because we weren't sure who you guys were.
Found.
Are you doing that?
or not? Because this is gonna be a real
Quietly
problem.
to myself, like I'm not, I'm just kind of like facing off to the side a little bit, not even like facing towards them, and I'm just like,
You're over there
Casually
feeding,
just like-
feeding the horses, talking to the horses. Yeah.
The only way you could have gotten that off of this building was if you had killed him. The last I saw of him, he fled.
Yeah, he ran like a freaking coward. He hit the door and fell over.
I don't think you would have called him a coward if you had seen the demons that were down there. friend.
Well, I didn't. He was still running like a little baby.
He was young, but I wouldn't call him a child.
That's fine. What's the deal with you? Half orc, half elf. That's not very common. Or you did say half elf, right? No. That's not super common.
You would have to take that up with my parents.
You're asking the wrong guy.
You never answered my question. Did you find the Wanderer?
No, I didn't answer your question.
I don't know where. I pass him my flask. Being that he's still shackled with his hands behind his back, I'm just holding it out in front of him.
He doesn't do anything.
You don't drink?
Not from my captors.
All right, fine.
I grab him by the collar, pull him close, and speak softly into his ear. I will burn you alive from your toes to the top of your head. Slowly and painfully.
Calm down.
Tell us what you know about the Wanderer.
Says the guy who throws daggers at everybody he sees.
It seems the three of you don't get along.
Fel, put him down. We're having a nice, pleasant conversation.
Pleasant.
That one everyone can hear.
Pleasant. I set him down. I grab the tinderbox
Fel,
and I set it in front of me.
yep, you do.
take a walk.
Roll intimidation.
20. I rolled garbage on here too. 13.
You're even less intimidating than I was.
Hold up. So you got 13. I won't check something.
7.
So,
I dropped the tinderbox.
You guys have made, made camp before and stuff like that. You accidentally pull out a tinderbox that you used. It's empty. He's looking at it. It's like he's not intimidated. It appears you have used all of your flint. You're going to need to use something a bit more combustible.
Go take a walk.
I'll leave the box there, and I'll stay where I'm at, but I'll leave the box there and be silent for a moment.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry about him. I'm curious. I want no part of your Black Wolf Company, let me make that clear. But I've heard rumors that you guys handle interesting tasks for some rich nobles in certain cities, collecting rare species of beast for them to hunt. Is that accurate? Seems lucrative, and I'm interested.
We are loyal to coin, whatever pays.
I plop down a little bag with 15 gold in it in front of him. If you give me the name of some of these nobles, I'd be happy to give you some more coin.
The gold's only useful if you don't remove my head after you give it to me.
I promise you this, I have no intention of removing your head. Why would I offer you gold if I could just kill you?
Because you can just kill me once you offer the gold. I have no reason to give you names.
I swear, I will not remove your head.
Swear.
It appears your companions are not very supportive of you.
We've
But-
only been together a couple of weeks, I'm not too surprised.
That's apparent. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
It's gonna be nat 20 for 21.
He thinks you're gonna kill him after you give him once you get what he wants. Once you get what you
So
want
here's
from
the
him.
deal. I'm a little irritated right now. What's
I would be
stopping me
too.
from killing you and threatening to kill one of the other guys to get information from them?
You can do all
I
of
don't want to kill you particularly. I just wanted some information because I want to make some coin as well.
You have no reason to keep me alive. Once I give you names, if I had any.
You're not wrong, but I also have no reason to kill you right now.
Tell you what, you let me go, and I'll write you a letter with all the names you could ever want.
Bo.
You see, you don't believe me, and I don't believe you.
Is the guy who was passed out awake now?
He is.
Are the other two human or what?
The other two are human. He looks over at the one that is they're now awake. How about we do this? You let them go, and after a couple of hours, I'll give you a name.
I'll let one of them go with their clothes and a small flask of water, and you will tell me within 30 minutes. If I let both of them go, there's nothing stopping them from coming back and trying to get revenge on us. I'll let one of them go, and if you don't tell us within 30 minutes, I kill you both.
Both of them. You let both of my men go, you still have me. You took care of us quite easily the first time. You could do the same again. Let them free, and then I'll give you the name. You get what you want. I get what I want.
You hadn't killed him so much.
Well, we can fix that.
That's the problem.
That's why they say break a leg, right?
Gonna have to fix this if I'm gonna get what I want.
I stand up. I'm gonna go for that walk. I throw a firebolt at the tinderbox.
Okay.
And I'll finish that fire when I come back in 10 minutes.
Are you
go ahead and roll.
Are you taking your
Yes.
So go ahead and roll to attack the tinderbox.
Please don't fail.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Please do.
Rolls a one, hits Declan.
What?
A seven plus.
It would have been a nat 20 if I had rolled.
What's your modifier? What is your modifier?
Plus
It
6.
does.
It's plus 6 on it, I believe.
Spell attack is 6. Modifier is
Yeah.
4.
Oh, sorry, it's your spell attack. My bad.
Plus 6.
So it's a 13. You do hit the tinderbox. Okay, go on. It's the default AC is usually 10, so you do hit the tinderbox. It kind of goes because again there's no flint in it, and so you're like, I'll come back and finish that fire. It's just kind of smoke.
Oh, either way, didn't achieve what I wanted, but I was thinking it was made of wood or something.
I go. It runs a little
That
bit.
tinder box would definitely be at least be made of metal because it's literally holding a hot ember in it. That's what a tinder box
I've
is.
seen one tin boxes. Oh,
Regardless, it
Yeah.
kind of just goes poof.
either way, it doesn't have the achieved effect. So,
Okay, so
I go on my walk.
Me and Ulrich are just.
as Phil walks away, Ulrich is just like, if he could shake his head, you can see him. He's looking back at you
He
guys.
does manage an eye roll.
He's trying to shake his head as he's staring at you guys. Like he just looks dead inside, like extra dead inside. He looks extra dead inside as Phil walks away with him. Just give them 2 hours. That'll give them enough time to where
To go get reinforcements. Yes, I'm well aware.
Dude,
Where-
they're like half dead. They're not gonna get that far away. Plus, they don't have horses.
we're in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, I'm aware it's hot.
I'm not asking a day, just 2 hours, long enough to where you can't hunt them down afterwards. And then I'll give you the name you want.
From what I've heard about the Black Wolf Company, you don't really care too much about your fellow company mates. Why do you even care what happens to them?
I'm not like the others.
And why not?
We
Just
can
let-
all make our own choices, can't we?
Yes. My eyes flash gold, just a little bit, like a flamey type gold. Yes, we all can make our own choices. We can all be our own people. You're very right. I'm gonna set one of the prisoners free, making sure he has nothing on him but literally a shirt, pants, and his. I'm gonna take the. We bound him up with rope, so I'm gonna leave his arms bound in front of him and let him go. I'm choosing to let this guy go. Gonna take a spear and impale it through the second guy.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Not like straight through, but like through shoulder, like
Okay.
non-lethal, but causing a lot of pain. That's gonna be. So this is gonna be 23.
To hit?
Yes.
You hit. Roll for damage.
Do I get my sneak attack with it?
I'm gonna. Where are you standing? Are you standing nearby?
I mean, he is technically bound, which would give me advantage, which the rules of sneak attack would say that.
yeah. So you roll with sneak attack.
That's gonna be 11 plus 3. So 14.
Okay. He cries out in excruciating pain as you pierce his shoulder. The other individual that you had untied, except for his hands, doesn't go anywhere. The
I
half
look
elf,
at him and I say, he's not dead.
The half elf continues to stare at you. And why do you think I should believe you when you say you're not going to kill us?
I'm now gonna set the guy pierced free.
Okay. So I'm assuming everything but his hands, or do you untie?
Yes. Did we bind their feet? I feel like we kind of
I think
bound
we
them
said to
pretty
do
good.
that. We did that, yeah.
So I'm gonna leave him hobbled. So he's gonna have about a foot worth of rope between his feet. So it's not like he can run or anything. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't pissed me off.
If I had
Like you said, everyone makes their own choices, but your choices directly
you would have
affect
never given me
others'
2
choices.
men. Go. He says go to the 2 individuals, and they take off into the desert.
I pocket the gold again. That deal was off the table. unless you can give me something actually worth the gold and my time.
He
Then
sits in silence.
I'm gonna sit
He's-
and drink out of my water flask.
Uh,
I'm making sure he's in the sun.
okay. Yep. He's sweating in the sun. He's not going to do anything for 2 hours.
I'm not gonna do anything either. I'm just
Okay.
sitting across from him, looking at him.
Ulrich, what are you doing?
Observing the festivity.
Yes.
Or is there anything you would like to add?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'll just kind of be like watching the horses, make sure they're doing okay. I will say if we're going to be jumping a certain amount of time, maybe like an hour, hour and a half in, I am going to give the guy some water.
Okay. Yep. So we'll walk through this. After 10 minutes, you do come back. I mean, unless you decide not. You
I was
said you were
gonna
come back in 10
I was
minutes.
gonna go and just look at the giant creature.
Okay. So we'll jump to that, and then after 10 minutes of that, you'll come back. Is there something?
I was just gonna ask if nothing's happening for
Mhm.
2 hours. Do we technically get a short rest?
You will. We'll walk through that. So before we get to you, Ulrich, Fel, you do wander off towards the colossal creature to inspect it. If you would turn your eyes to the Discord channel, you will see I added a new photo under, I believe, NPCs. That is what the colossal creature looks like, minus its head, which is lying
Next to it.
near it in the sand. Yes.
Nice.
So yes, you go and inspect this colossal creature. Are you looking for something specific?
What is he made out of? What?
Yep. Yep. It is a large fleshly creature. It is, you would gather it's undead. Like it's not. It hasn't been living for a while. You can gather that fairly easily. You don't need to roll Arcana. You can put 2 and 2 together. And it does have a large gash in its chest where the crystal was removed.
Want to look to see if there's anything on it, or anything of value to take from it. Crazy undead monster claw.
It doesn't have any claws. It is humanoid
Okay.
rather than beastly. After searching it over for a while, you don't find anything that you think would be useful or valuable. Actually, what I'm gonna have you do is roll me investigation.
18. Investigation plus 3. 18.
Okay. Near the gash in this creature's chest, you see something in the sand that is red. Upon inspection, it appears to be a fragment or a piece of whatever pirate, whatever the dragon pulled out of this creature. It's red, glows dimly, but is slowly fading.
Take it.
Mm-hmm.
See what it's about.
Oh yeah, you can pick it up and inspect it. It appears to be a crystal of some sort, a shard of a crystal. You saw what happened earlier. You can put 2 and 2 together and guess that it's a piece. It fell off in the dragon's. While the dragon was pulling it out of the creature's chest, it came off. But yeah, you now have a shard of a red crystal. If you would like to add that to your inventory.
Okay.
Do you then return?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go back to the group. You see that 2 of the captives are now gone. Ulrich, after a while.
Would that be custom item?
Yeah, just like putting your notes or just like do like a custom item into like crystal shard.
Okay.
Red crystal shard. Ulrich, after a while, you do give this captive some water.
Just as
Do you respond to your companion? Okay. Do you give him, what do you, describe to me, what, do you give him your whole water jug or what do you do?
Well, I guess his hands are still bound behind his back, correct? So,
The other
yes.
one,
because
yeah.
I don't think we changed his
Nope.
ties. So I would hold it up to his mouth for him to sip. And I don't know how much we have in there, but
I'm not going to penalize. You're not running
Yeah.
low. You give him all your
well,
water.
I was
you
gonna say,
all
like,
die of thirst.
I'm not gonna make sure I'm not gonna let him drink all the water, but I'm gonna let him drink a fair amount so that he's can be hydrated. You know,
Yep.
so more than a sip.
Okay. As you go to give him water, at first it looks like he's gonna resist and not let you, but then eventually he does take it and he drinks what you give him. Okay. Some more time goes by. Eventually, an hour, and then 2 hours go by. You may all take a short rest.
Are you supposed to add health wise on that?
Just hit short rest. It'll do it automatically. You don't have to do anything. Just hit short rest and confirm.
Just doesn't add HP to mine.
You s-
We had that problem last time.
Yeah.
Short.
1d6 plus 2.
Oh, do you have to click those little boxes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that makes sense. Do you click all three, or is it just?
It depends on how many of your hit dice you use.
Explain.
I'll have to jump
One
in.
second.
So like, because I get 3, so does that mean like I only get those 3 until like I take a long rest or
Yes.
something? Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, I
So
see.
basically, you get 1 hit dice per level, right? We're level 3 right now, so we
Okay.
get 3 hit dice total. That resets after a long rest. You
Okay.
you don't have to use all 3. You could just use 1 if you wanted.
What is hit dice for?
So it's healing.
healing.
Basically, it limits the number of times you can short rest before you long rest.
Yes.
So you can't just
Oh,
keep short
okay.
resting, because short resting doesn't replenish your hit die.
Yeah. Also, short resting does not replenish spells unless you have a couple different.
Yeah.
Features.
Wizards get that feature, and like warlocks, there. Yeah.
It still didn't add for me.
I'm
You-
just gonna
so-
roll 2d6s with this.
Okay. Yeah. Just
And then just manually add
Yeah.
that to your hit points.
Yeah. 4 plus 6.
okay.
It's been 2 hours now.
It has been 2 hours.
It's been 2 hours. I've kept my word. And I haven't removed your head, as promised, even though, to be honest, I've been very tempted. You're rather too.
He smirks.
Annoying.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at you and hit you with a blunt end of it. Not hard, like not enough to cause damage, but enough to let you know that I'm pretty dang irritated with you.
Roll to attack.
Oh no, I gave the dehydrated guy water.
It's a nat 20.
Okay.
For that'd be 25 or 26.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Again, I'm not trying to damage.
Improvised. So I mean, because it'd be like improvised weaponry, which I believe is like a D4 plus your dex, or is it dex since it's thrown?
That's cocked. Yay, it's only 1. So 5.
Can I dodge? That's an action, right?
That's
90
an
Ds, catch
action.
it, throw it
So the
back
way
at
dodge works is you take the dodge action, and then it's once you're attacked after you've taken that action. It buffs
Basically,
the
incoming attacks come in at disadvantage.
Yeah,
Dodge.
but it's not a reaction, so it's not something you can do.
So like you
after
have
an
to
attack.
spend an action on your turn, say
To dodge.
and then or whatever, and then the next
The
person who
next
attacks
attack
you.
against you is either disadvantaged or something.
I don't. Yeah. So you take 5. You take 5 damage.
Hit you just right in like the back side of the head with the hilt of the dagger.
That's
But
how you treat your friends. I would hate to see how you're going to treat me.
Well, to be honest, we haven't really had much time to be friends. And you're still irritating me more than he is. I restore the dagger. Now,
You let him
Again.
bestow the dagger.
kept my word. I have 5 more. 1 missing dagger's not going to cause a problem.
I realize that, but
I've kept my end of the bargain. You still have your head. Your guys have gone.
Yes, they are. Atrios. Morvain.
As opposed to being less vain.
He doesn't. He
Oh
doesn't
my gosh, he's so funny.
So funny. Thank you.
Yorick. Paul. No, I mage hand and make Yorick face palm.
Yorick.
That I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna move around to untie his hands. But instead, I'm gonna stab a spear straight through his back, kind of at an upward angle, straight through his heart.
Yep.
And as he's hopefully dying,
Roll to attack.
at advantage, right? Because it's
Yeah. You have advantage.
so that's gonna be 26.
That hits. Roll for damage.
And is it a surprise attack? Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is it a natural crit where you would double the dice damage, like it would, like if they were sleeping or surprised?
I would say he's not surprised, but
Okay.
you would get advantage as there's
Well,
your sneak attack.
I was just checking because I'm wanting to kill him dead. That's a good roll though. 20.
Yes. You pierce his heart, and he falls forward into the sand.
Before he dies, hunting for sport, defenseless creatures simply because they're different is the most wicked thing I can think of. Thank you for the information. And right before his eyes closed, I promised I wouldn't remove your head.
He-
Ah.
That was a lot of words that was made.
Well, it was all being said as the stabbing was happening and stuff.
He falls forward into the sand, dead.
I'd like to search him.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a few gold pieces on him, but you already took his weapons from him.
Yeah. Any jewelry?
Just a few gold pieces.
Okay.
The dude's not blinged out or anything.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Go to my notes and write that name down. It was Morvain, right?
Atrios Morvain. I can spell it out.
Atrian, A-T-R-I-A-N.
Atrios. I just put it in the Discord.
Okay.
A-T-R-E-U-S. Morvain.
I'm just gonna leave his body sitting there in the sun, and I'm gonna grab my horse, and I'm gonna, just without saying anything else, start headed back towards Elfish. Which direction did the other guys run?
They headed west,
So,
the opposite of Elkesh.
okay, I want to go chase them down too and kill them.
Yeah, you can head
2-hour
west.
head start.
Walking now.
You can head
And
west.
injured. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave my other horse. Again, I'm not saying anything. So I'm just gonna leave my draft horse and just start racing that way as quickly as I can.
What are you guys doing? Wait.
As he's leaving on his horse, I will make a shot with my longbow to grace his leg.
Yeah, roll to attack. We'll consider this a mighty deeds. Roll to attack, and let's see if it hits.
25.
Okay. Roll your mighty deeds to graze him.
4.
Okay. You do so. Roll improvised damage. D4 plus your dex.
D4. 5.
Okay. Take 5 damage as the arrow grazes your leg as you head off to follow these individuals.
I don't even feel it. I'm just kind of angry right now.
Yep. Bloodlust, and so you just head off east. What are you two gonna do?
I thought you said that.
Forgive me. West. East is okay. You were correct. My bad. Yeah. Declan is heading west. What are you two doing?
Does he have the scroll on him?
Yes,
Um.
because I put it in my backpack.
I
So
believe
my
he was the
backpack-
one who grabbed it, yes.
Okay. He does have the scroll on him.
I'm going to bury the body.
Okay. Yeah. You can go bury. You can bury the body.
I'll help him dig a hole.
Okay. Yeah. The two
And
of
we'll
you
do something
dig a
after.
hole. Between the two of you, you can do it in about 30 minutes or so, more or less. It is sand. So yeah. Inspiration. You guys are able to bury the individual's body. What would you like to do next?
I'm just curious why you guys care about burying the body of someone who strung up a bunch of Githyanki for no good reason and left him there to rot.
Says the person that speared a man and left him there to rot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
never-
You
wrongs to
also
make a
killed a
right.
kid.
Everyone roll everyone roll history.
Like, you just kill everybody and don't really care, so,
That's
you know.
not particularly true.
It is.
11. So not
16.
Okay. The half elf never admitted to killing anyone.
But he did say you got to keep your skills sharp.
But at the end of the day, regardless, it's still an assumption.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You guys are free to do whatever you want. What would you like to do at this point?
Ulrich,
Hmm.
what would you like to do? Want to head back to El Cash or wait around for that scroll to make it back and Declan?
He'll probably be fine. Head back to Elkesh.
Okay. The two of you will continue to Alkesh as Declan pursues the remaining members of the party. At this point, we will take a break. Alrighty, we will continue. We will start with Declan. And you are heading west, pursuing the last two members of the Black Company. Go ahead and roll survival. 16. Okay. After a while, you do find tracks heading west. Go ahead and roll. Let's make a dexterity. You find their tracks. What do you do next?
I follow them.
Okay.
That's at speed.
Go ahead and roll dex. Just a flat dex roll.
My dex or my horse's dex?
Your horse's dex.
13.
Okay. Over the open sand, you don't make the best speed possible, but you can move fairly quickly on horseback. Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
With advantage because me and my horse here are good buds.
How long have you had this horse? Like a
Well,
week?
this is my riding horse, so I've had him since before the campaign started. I started with him. And
Okay,
he was well enough trained that I could whistle for him and grind bone.
It's just flat roll. It's just a flat animal handling roll.
That's gonna be 14.
Okay. You don't make the best speed you could have, but you do go a little bit farther. After about an hour, you are able to you stay on the tracks, but you still have no line of sight on them. We're gonna jump over to you two. You guys head east, correct?
Mm-hmm. Did we grab Declan's and the horse?
I didn't.
Okay.
His
Phil?
carrying stuff, I pulled it.
Okay. All right. You grabbed
All
the
right.
other horse.
Yeah.
So you guys head east back to El Cash. You're able to go ahead and roll survival.
11.
Yeah, you don't make the best time. It is pretty hot. It's getting hot in the day. You're not used to riding horses. You're still getting used to it. It's only been a couple weeks while you've been riding horses, but it's not like the road home is hard, and you guys have come this way already. So you do make decent time, and you head back to Okesh. It is getting later into the day now. You're gonna have to eventually bed down. Is there anything you guys would like to do other than just continue back east? Right? Or are you just gonna keep heading that direction, looking for somewhere to rest for the night?
Just find a good spot to rest. That's
Okay.
kind of a better plan.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to continue on, make good time throughout the day, and as it gets closer to evening, you do find a place to bed down. With that, we'll go back to you, Declan. You are still heading off into the west. Go ahead and roll another survival check.
16. 15.
Okay. With that, after about another hour or so of traveling, you do catch sight of two black spots out in the distance, heading west. What would you
West
like to
would
do?
be out this way.
Cor-
The,
yes,
so
correct.
pyramid is here. I'm assuming we were here. So they're coming.
So the monolith that you guys headed to was back towards Elkesh. So they're heading west. So like, I mean, the pyramid is in the west as well, but they're heading westward.
Yeah.
Not towards the pyramid. You would know where you came from. They're not heading back towards the pyramid, but it is westward. That
Yes,
they're
I was
moving.
just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Do they seem? I guess I'm still pretty far away to be.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If they were looking for like, do they look like they're limping? Like they're just kind of like specks in the distance.
Yeah.
They're still a ways out.
Yep. I'm pursuing.
Okay. Alrighty. Go ahead and roll another dex roll.
Horse decks, right?
Yes.
18.
Okay. With that, you are able to make good speed on your horse, and you do close the distance. Are you attempting to sneak up on them, or are you just barreling? Are you just at full speed, trying to catch up with them? Because you're starting to get. I mean, you were pretty far away before,
I'm
but now you're kind of getting close
Going
to
all
where.
out.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you're
run
just
one of them down.
okay.
Probably
Perfect.
the one I stabbed with the spear, if I can tell which one is which.
Okay. We'll find out when you get closer. I'll have you roll perception. Yeah. So with that, you are making great haste, and you close the gap. Eventually, you start to get closer, and they do hear you coming, and so they begin to run. Roll perception.
17.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell the one on the left
yeah, you
is the
were.
one that you had stabbed in the shoulder.
Going straight for him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You're able to close the gap, and you're going to attempt
That's why
to
it wasn't working.
trample him.
Yep.
Okay.
I
S-
have the stats for that, I believe.
yes. Go ahead and roll.
So hooves attack.
Yes, it should be a hooves attack.
That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Okay. 17 does hit. Give me 1 second.
2d4 plus 3.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for damage. Excuse me.
11. Could you try turning that light on again, Patrick?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you run this guy over. He cries out in pain, and his body just kind of like flops over, just flops over in the sand.
And so now I'm running past him.
Yep,
in
you
front of him
pass.
now.
Yep, you're now in front of the other individual. He turns and starts running the opposite direction,
He's
running
gonna
back.
get an arrow straight through his head.
Okay. Roll to attack. Excuse me.
Did the guy I trampled, is he dead?
Yeah, I mean he's just limp in the sand. I mean you can presume he is.
Okay.
I mean you can look at him.
Then I want to make this one not if I'm so
I mean you
not
can
aiming for vitals.
I mean it's an arrow,
Yeah.
so I mean you're shooting an arrow at him.
Okay.
But it's not really.
Can I make a called shot for his lower spine?
Sure.
No advantage or anything on this. 21.
That misses.
Okay. I still hit him though.
No, so called shot just increases the AC
Okay. I was
of
just
it.
checking.
Yep, it doesn't. It's not. That's the difference between a called shot
Mhm.
and the mighty deeds. Is
That's
that
fine.
the two are separate, which is the advantage of it. But if you're trying to hit a specific spot, it makes them harder to hit, and 21 is not enough to hit
That's
him.
fine.
So the arrow just kind of splashes into the sand.
I'm gonna chase him down on my horse.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna trample him.
Okay.
As I'm riding kind of to his left, I'm gonna jump off and tackle him.
Make a strength roll to grapple, or
Do I need to make acrobatics or something first for jumping off?
yes, roll acrobatics.
20.
Okay, yeah, you're able to
And
do that
then
successfully.
Strength for the grapple.
Strength, athletics. So, contested strength, athletics, strength, defense. Yeah, so you're going to roll athletics, and then he will roll dexterity.
16.
Okay. Okay, nope. Yeah, you grapple him. So you're able to jump off and grab the guy. He is now grappled. You're both prone in the sand.
I'm gonna roll on top of him with my
Mhm.
hand on his throat
Mm-hmm.
so that he can still speak, but he's clearly pinned and his hands are still bound.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna ask, where are you headed?
He's squirming and trying to get out of your grasp, but he does not say anything.
Gonna headbutt him?
Yeah, roll to attack.
That's just an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
13. 13.
To hit.
Yep.
That does miss.
That's ridiculous. Do I get
Embarrassing.
advantage if he's bound? Technically? Because he'd be restrained.
Sure.
I thought it was funnier. You just
Oh, that's
headbutting the
way
sand.
better. That's a 19.
Okay. Yes. So you headbutt him.
So
Roll
it's
for
just a
damage.
natural 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. Yeah, you hit him in the head, and you headbutt him, and he has a bloody nose. It's blood starts gushing out of his nose. He doesn't look too. Good.
Where do you think you're going?
Roll intimidation.
13.
He is wide-eyed, looks panicked, and he's just trying to get away. He's trying to get out of your grapple, but he doesn't.
I'm gonna roll him over, bury his face in the sand,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna get down by his ear and I'm gonna say, here's what I think. I think you're either going to Grave Watch for reinforcements, or you have another band of Blackwatch Company people somewhere closer. I want to know which it is, and you're going to tell me. I'm gonna pick his head up out of the sand just a little bit, just enough for him to catch his breath, and I'm gonna say now, using my
Druid with the
Thaumaturgy?
thermaturgy,
Yes.
very loudly, like blowing one of his eardrums loud.
Mm-hmm. He does not say anything. He's still trying to squirm to get out. Go ahead.
Can I determine whether he actually speaks common?
Roll insight.
That's why.
Plot twist, he doesn't speak at all.
He's donked.
23.
They cut his tongue out.
Okay. So, I mean, there's no way for you to know if he speaks common. However, with 23, you can tell that he has resolved. What's the right word? He has accepted his fate.
Nothing left to lose, I see. And I'm gonna keep burying his head in the sand until he suffocates.
30 seconds go by. He's still struggling. 60.
Right before I can feel him give out, I'm gonna whisper in his ear, filth.
A few seconds longer. A few seconds go. A few more seconds, and he stops trying to struggle.
Gonna stick a knife through his heart just to be sure.
Yep. Yep.
And then I'm gonna
Yep.
mount up and ride away.
You do that.
Back east towards the beach.
Yeah, you're able to do that. Make your way back. At this point, you're getting close to sunset. Are you going to continue through the night, or are you going to bed down?
If I take like a half night, I'm still gonna take the point of exhaustion. Like if I only choose to sleep or take a rest for 4
Yes.
hours or so.
Yep, you will. You will take a point of exhaustion.
And what does 1 point of exhaustion do for me again? Disadvantage on ability checks. Correct?
So they changed it from 14 to 24. I do believe. What I'm going to do is I will just roll it that all checks have a -1. So basically, -1 for every level of exhaustion. You can have up to 10 before you
So
die.
if I roll 19 overall, it's an 8.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna take the exhaustion.
Yep. You can do that, and you continue on.
I will have a
through the night.
lit torch.
Yep. And you can light a torch so your horse you and your horse can see, and you continue on through the night. I presume your intent is to continue until you, and with the intent to
I'm not actively looking for
your
them.
companions.
but
you're just heading back to
heading
Elkesh.
back
Okay,
to Elkesh,
nope, that helps.
figuring that they probably.
Okay. Yes.
I'm kind of ticked.
Okay. Yep. So you
My
can.
legs finally start.
Yep.
hurting a
That,
little bit.
nope. But so that helps me. So you are heading back towards Elkesh. Okay. Back to you two. You guys bed down for the night. Which one of you is going to take first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Unless you want to.
That's fine. You know I could take first watch for you if you want to.
No, I know you can. I'd
He's-
rather talk to you.
Well, yes, that I could take first
He
watch.
could take first watch, and you could still talk
don't-
with him, and it wouldn't.
I
affect you at all.
I don't have to sleep. I could literally take first watch, and then you get up and take second watch. And
I
then
could
each chat
literally
in.
take all the watches.
I
Yes, I
can
understand.
take
You don't sleep. You don't sleep.
I'm the best. I'm the best watcher.
Nobody watches better than me.
I could watch all throughout the night if you wanted. Listen, I gain nothing if you die.
Yes, I guess you would just be stuck in the sand here.
Correct. Which
Yeah.
honestly would be a good change of scenery, but you know.
Yes. For now, I would like to take my watch.
Okay. All right. I'll take the first watch with you. I've got your back. Well, your side, but whatever.
I will. Wherever I point you, I guess.
Yeah, you take first watch. Ulrich, I presume you go ahead and go to sleep. Okay. You go to bed. Fel, go ahead and roll surf.
Question.
Yeah.
I'm still glowing, right?
The glowing has started to fade.
Okay,
but
but
yes, you
still-
are still
still
kind
glowing,
of. You're
yes.
glowing a little bit. Yep.
Yes. So that helped with the intimidation factor earlier.
No,
that was facetious.
that was why it failed, because you're just a
I'm
cute
sparkly.
You're a cute sparkly fell.
Oh. That's so shiny. Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Roll what now?
A d20.
What am I rolling for?
Go ahead and add your survival.
Okay, 12. I'm failing to thrive here.
It is already night, and as you continue your watch into the night, the night air begins to fill with hums, faint echoes. Roll perception.
+6 on perception.
+4. Still.
So 12.
That's 12.
The humming, for the most part, you can't make it out. But there are points where it almost sounds like voices, like someone is singing a hymn. Go ahead and roll Arcana. Like total? Two total. Yeah. So you're not really sure. You don't really know anything.
I just,
So the night continues on, and you hear this noise throughout the night.
I just be like, Ulrich, I'm missing something here.
I'm sleeping.
As you know, I'm missing something, many things. What? What is that? I'm sure you hear it.
Hear what? I don't hear anything. What are you talking about?
Stop it, you kid.
I'm sleeping, and even I can hear it fell.
Okay, hold up. Let me pull up. I need to pull up his. Where? Yeah. Let's see. I do hear something. Yes, faint chanting, almost like a hymn of some sort. It has a religious tone to it. There are legends that say, out in the desert at night, that you can hear ancient voices, long dead, long dead from the Empire. Some of the priests that once sang to their gods, though they may be dead and long gone, their hymns remain and can be heard. That is what you hear upon the night air.
I look around, see if I see anything but darkness at night.
You just see the darkness. I would have you roll, but we already know what's gonna.
Yes, I see darkness. I'm blind. I see it.
There would, as you look around, there would be nothing to see. If the legends are true, it is simply echoes of those who have come before.
The last couple of weeks seemingly have been, at least for me, strange.
In what way?
Giant monoliths, glowing creatures.
Yes.
I'm glowing.
That's.
I get that's my stupidity. But
You did try to inhale magical
yes,
light.
I have a head strapped to me that talks, that is undying, apparently.
Yes.
Never sleeps.
Yes.
Giant creatures, ridden by goblins.
Yes.
Wolves
Yep.
that seemingly don't die,
Okay.
that chase me down.
Yes. What's your point? I fail to see the problem here.
You've been here for thousands of years.
Yes. Seems pretty normal to me.
This is normal. Yes. Okay. If this is normal, okay.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. This isn't bad, to be honest.
Okay.
It gets worse.
Oh, it gets worse.
I mean, it has been in the past, but that was a long time ago.
Oh.
Probably won't happen again.
What won't happen again?
Nothing. Never mind.
Sus, bro.
Anything else you need to know?
Nothing that you're gonna reveal, sure, right now.
Well, not with that attitude.
No, I guess the remainder of the night, can you help me be less of a moron at least? Okay, let me rephrase that. Can you give me the ability to be less of a moron? Who says I be a moron or not?
I'm not that kind of god.
Try harder.
I will. I will do my best to continue our training. But I can't help you with that.
Here's the puzzle.
There are some things I cannot help you with. So for the
Fine, help me with the training.
so for the remainder of your rest, he will work with you, and I will mark that on your sheet. Open fell. Yep. And boop. There you go. Okay, that has been noted.
Is at the end of my...
Yep, you're going to come to the end of your rest unless there's anything else you would like to do or say. It is up. Elric's. It is Elric's turn to watch.
Who's Elric?
Ulrich.
Sorry. Ulrich, I tell Ulrich, thank you for, helping me. and
You're
putting
welcome.
up with it.
You're welcome.
And I Ulrich. Give him a light nudge.
Yep.
I'll take my watch.
Okay. Alrighty. Fel, you bed down. Do you do anything with Ulrich? Do you just leave him tied to you, or?
I set him down next to him.
Mhm.
Right side up.
Yep. He just
upset.
yep, he just watches you go to sleep. He just sits.
Well,
there.
I face him towards I did not point him towards my bottom.
Okay. So Ulrich just kind of hangs out, watches. Ulrich hangs out and watches Ulrich. Ulrich, is there anything you would like?
I can't help it.
Is there anything you would like to say or do,
Mm,
or do you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just there.
Go ahead and roll survival.
21.
Okay. After a few moments into your watch, you do hear faint chanting, like hymns. Go ahead and make a religion or arcana check, whichever you prefer.
They're both +1 for me, so it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
21.
Okay. You hear the voices drifting through the night. And believe it or not, it's almost as if they are heading in one direction.
towards me, away to the side.
Towards you and then past you off into the distance.
Towards the direction of the obelisk.
Or like
I mean, I
towards
can't-
those statues.
You're not there, so I can't answer
The
that question.
the glass people.
What's that?
Is it going towards the glass people?
Roll percent or roll insight. Insight. You're trying to sense where. Actually, that would. That's fine. What did you get?
21.
It is not heading the direction of the glass people, but it is heading off to southeast. So kind of the direction you're going, but what would you like to do?
Just sit there.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you continue into your watch. Is there anything you would like to do during this time while you have downtime? You don't have to do anything. That's fine. You continue into your watch. A couple hours go by. And then the sun. Forgive me. Go ahead and roll perception.
18.
Okay. As you're watching, you see off in the distance, torchlight. It is back the way you came westward, and it's heading east.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to do?
No.
What's that?
I'll just sit there.
Yeah, you absolutely can do that. So you just continue your watch, and eventually the sun begins to rise. It is early morning. Before we continue, we'll jump back to you, Declan. You had ridden through the night, and it is now beginning to become early morning. Take a point of exhaustion if you have not already. But you are continuing to, or what would you like to do at this point? It is now early morning.
While I was riding, did I see them at all or anything like that?
They did not indicate that they lit a fire or did anything, so they would have
I'm
been.
glowing.
By the time your thing was over, you were probably
And I assume you would at least slept with a blanket or something.
probably.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that the chances. I'm not gonna have
Horses
them
do
roll.
sleep standing up, so there was a potential I could see horses.
Only if there was moonlight. There was not a full moon, and so, or actually, hold on. What is? Nope, it is not. It is not a full moon on this day, this is the morning of the 16th of Fireseek. No, there is not a full moon, so it would have been pretty much pitch black. So, you're not, you wouldn't have seen them. Like it's
I'm just continuing on.
Yeah, you can just continue on into the morning. Yep, you continue on. Gentlemen, it is early morning. What do you do?
We get a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, go ahead and take a long rest.
It was a 2-day journey to the pyramid, correct?
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I am smart. So you guys have your long rest. It is early morning. What would you like to do?
Say just keep heading towards Alkesh.
Yeah. You're able to do that. Okay. So you guys get up and make for Alkesh. You continue that direction. We'll get into midday. At this point, all of you roll perception.
19.
26. 13.
Okay. So Ulrich, Declan, you guys do eventually see each other. I mean, because
Are
you're
they in
both,
front of me or behind me at this point?
the distance is great. So you're technically ahead of them. You just kept on going. Well, no, forgive me. You would have been behind them, even through the night. You guys are close to being the same distance apart.
Gotcha.
From Elkesh, but you guys are both heading, you know where you're going, and so you are going to start going towards each other as you get closer and closer. So at this point, you guys can see each other. You're a ways off, but you two can see each other. Fel, you're not sure. You don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
But you guys do see each other. You're like a mile,
As
like
I'm
a mile out.
continuing, I'm not like veering straight toward him, but I'll start kind of moving that way just a little bit.
Okay.
Or do we?
I can see 3 horses. So.
Or do you?
Bust out an arrow.
Did we give Ulrich a body?
Oh,
It needs to be vegetation, not a
And-
horse. So.
you can plant grass.
Magic.
Yes, now what
That
do we
is
do?
the thing. At this, yeah, you guys continue on. You do see each other. A few more hours go by, and as you do, you know, as Declan said, he is kind of moving your directions. You guys do get closer and closer to each other. It is now midday. Is there anything you would like to say or do?
Well, do I see that it's Declan?
At this point, you don't need to roll passive perception. You would have seen that Declan. He's like less than half mile from you. You guys are, you go in the same direction. You know what he looks like. It's like you see someone walking away from you. You can tell by like their gait. Like you know who it is. You can figure it out.
Can I spank his horse in his direction?
Yeah.
Or I guess, why am I asking? I spank his horse in his direction.
Yeah, you do that. Go ahead and roll animal handling.
Fail, please. This would be hilarious.
Oh, 11 plus 13. I'm guessing the horse doesn't spontaneously explode at least.
The horse does not turn to sand. So you're good there. This is the horse.
My draft horse.
This is
the
your
one
draft
I
horse.
purchased more recently, but I
Okay.
haven't been working on.
Okay.
We would have only had it for like a couple days.
Yeah.
A week
3
at
days by
most.
now.
Yeah. So with
Yeah.
you said 13.
13, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of forgot it was only 3 days old.
Yeah.
So it kind of just
If it's 3 days
Takes-
old, that thing's not carrying much.
it kind of just takes off. You purchased it in Elkesh, correct? Okay. It kind of just takes off. It just keeps going to Elkesh. It doesn't-
When I see my horse start going, I'm gonna ride to catch up with it.
Okay,
And,
you're-
and whistle for it. Try to slow down.
Okay, you can ride up, and you guys are like a half mile apart. So like after a little bit, like you can eventually catch up to it. It's you don't need
I'm
to. Go.
assuming it's not like galloping.
No, it just kind of just took
Trot.
off.
Picked up trot.
Yeah, it just picked up into a trot and just it knows where its home is. It's going back there. It's not going to wander off into the desert.
Yep.
But yeah, you're eventually able to catch up to it.
I take its reins with my tail.
Yep. So you are able to take its reins, and you're now ahead of the other two, and the
I'm
wolf.
just gonna keep
Gotta
going
remember.
at that pace and continue on.
Yeah. So you continue on ahead of them. Is there anything you guys would like to do, or do you continue on?
Just continue on.
Yeah.
You guys continue on through midday, up into evening time. It is now late evening. What do you guys do?
Well, I don't care what they do at this point, but I do camp this time.
Okay, you gonna go ahead and stop and camp?
Yep.
You guys, you two eventually catch up to him as he is making camp.
Are we at the camp yet, or still ahead?
You can decide what you do as you approach.
Okay.
Or you can say nothing as you approach. You can walk. Tell me what you do.
All record. On to camp.
I'm fine with either, honestly.
Okay. Well, I guess let's get the awkward out of the way.
Two of you approach as he is making camp.
I'm saying nothing. I'm just doing my own thing.
Yep. Okay.
I don't think any of us have known me for the talkative type, so I'm not gonna just start talking.
Me really
I'm just gonna do my own thing.
Yeah.
I'm not the talkative type, and when I talk,
In game
it
and in
ends
person.
well. And we all die of stubbornness.
I'll toss Phil one of my fancy magical treats.
And I'll say thank you.
I didn't say anything. I just threw it at you.
I said
He
I
still
will
say
say
thank
thank
you.
you. I can say something whether
I don't
you
want
say
your
something
thank
or
you.
not. So you don't say anything back?
Nope.
Okay. That's fine. No, I was like, if he
I
said,
will say
I don't
this,
want to
I
say
don't.
thank you.
I don't appear to be irritated or upset with you. Just keeping to myself.
I hate to be the one to break the awkward silence, but who's taking first watch? I mean, I can do it.
point. I just want to see what happens.
Just gonna lay down and go to sleep. I tossed you a treat too, right before I lay down.
Okay.
Go very.
I can take the first watch.
I'll take after.
Can I take third?
Persuade me during my watch.
No, you have no idea.
Okay, Ulrich, you take first watch. It starts to go into the evening. Go ahead and roll survival.
23.
Okay. The beginning of the night is peaceful. The wind does pick up a little bit, and so you can kind of hear the sand as the sand kind of rustles across the desert. What would they call that? It's just kind of like just blowing up some of the sand. Yeah, some of the sand just shifts across the open desert as the wind blows. But other than that, it's fairly peaceful. Is there anything you'd like to do during this time?
Take the tree, shove it in his leg. No.
You tell me. You tell me, and I'll have you roll.
I won't do anything.
Okay. Yeah. You just continue through your watch, and it ends late into the night, and then it's about midnight, and it is the end of your watch.
I wake up, Phil.
You wake Phil up.
I wake up.
The two of you swap places, and Ulrich says, "So, I can take next watch, right?"
I think you're gonna have to work a little harder than that.
You want to know something? I can. Maybe I teach you like an extra trick or something like that. Huh? You want to know something special?
What's your deal with grape?
I don't know. You're very smart. I'm sure you can think of something that would be entertaining enough to.
Master negotiator, never make the offer. I see how it is. You want me to outbid myself? Okay, all right. I see how it is. You weren't born yesterday.
But he wasn't born smart either.
He knows that. I do have high wisdom, no smarts.
High wisdom, low intelligence.
Yes.
Once you learn something, you're wise to it.
I know not to put a tomato in a fruit salad, but I don't know what a fruit salad is.
You know what a fruit salad, but a tomato does not belong in there.
I mean, you know what? I guess that works. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold up. Let me.
All right. Let's see. What if I were to teach you an additional meta magic?
That would be interesting.
All right. Sounds good to me.
So then he begins to like talk. So as part of your training, he does begin to teach you how to expand your sorceress natures. That way you begin to practice additional meta magic options during your training. And I will note that on your sheet. Smart.
I can't do that. That is not something that can be done.
Okay, yeah. So you do your normal training, and he does begin to teach you more than what you had previously covered. Anything else you'd like to say or do during your watch?
How would you like me to position you?
To the north.
Hey.
North.
You just spin him around like a compass until his tongue sticks out.
It's that direction. He tries.
It's like I'm retarded, but here you go.
You set him up. Yeah. And then what do you do? Do you go to bed?
I'm gonna lay, but not fully ghost.
Okay.
For now.
So you're gonna lay down. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So you're able to do that. You're kind of watching him, as he
Or
is
listening at least.
listening. Yep. Okay, so you close your eyes and just kind of listen. Okay, yeah. So you do that, and he's just staring off into the darkness. About an hour goes by. Nothing eventful happens. Another hour goes by. Are you still awake?
Yeah.
Okay. After a little bit longer, you swear you hear him whistling or something like that, just kind of, occupying himself. I mean, he's had to do that for quite some time. So he's
Yes.
got all sorts of, so he's kind of whistling to himself. We're now about 3 hours past your watch. You will have to eventually go to sleep if you do want to get your long rest. Are you going to choose to stay up through it, or do you want to remain awake?
I've been listening for about 3 hours. I'll go sleep.
You do go to sleep.
And we all died.
Cool.
You do go to sleep.
Suddenly, a sand genie appears.
Some time goes by, and he's kind of whistling. And then the whistling stops.
Is that jarring?
And he says,
Oh, bloody hell.
and out of the shadows walks a tall individual in robes and says to Ulrich,
Well, this is a very interesting place that I've found you. Well, it certainly is, Helvik. What are you doing out in these parts? Oh, you know me. Always looking for a good mage to test my skills. I'm gonna need everyone to roll perception to see if any of you are aware.
I was just about to ask if I could. 26.
21.
None of you are stirred.
I see. You have taken the company of these three. One of which does appear to be a sorcerer.
That is correct, Ulrich replies.
And he is mine. He is under my protection. Oh, really? Very interesting. Well, I would love to, shall we say, duel him if you know you will stay far from him. He is mine, and you will have no dealings with him. Magi. Well, maybe for now. But you do know, I always do get my way in the end. I'll be around, and maybe you won't be. And with that, the cloaked figure vanishes into the night. Ulrich closes his eyes, and after a few hours, the sun begins to rise. Do any of you... what time do you guys wake up?
I'll assume when the sun is rising.
I went to bed pretty early, so I'd assume I'd wake up just a
okay.
little bit earlier than
Yeah.
sunrise.
Yeah. Okay. So you wake up a little before sunrise.
I do get my long rest, yeah.
Everyone gets their long rest.
Without saying anything, I'm just going to start packing up the horses and start riding on.
Okay. Declan takes off. What do you two do?
Did we miss anything, Yorick?
Nothing at all. It's quite peaceful, actually. I took some time to practice whistling.
I mean, I'm pretty good at it, to be honest. I had quite some time to practice, but it's always good to keep one's skills sharpened. You know what I mean?
Can I roll for bowl? I said I took some time to get wrapped
Oh, you're
up,
still...
so-
okay, you're
yeah.
still there.
Roll insight. Yeah, go ahead and roll insight. Sure.
Twiz Peaceful.
26.
You suspect he's lying. Yeah. But did you want to roll? I mean, you can. Yeah, you can roll to see.
Nothing.
Oh, I actually rolled something.
Hey, it's a bump.
23.
Yeah, you're pretty sure he's lying. I mean, yeah, you're pretty sure he's lying.
But because it's fell, he just thinks he's lying about the whistling. No.
No.
I heard you whistling. It sucked.
Yes.
Liar.
Yorick. Being undead and thousands of years old,
Not learned how to lie well.
Nothing that would pertain to you.
You can roll inside.
I'm 19 for 25.
Okay, yeah. Declan, you think he's still lying. Fell with a solid like 6. You think he's telling you the truth now.
Or I just don't know. Okay.
I'm gonna have to roll for you for the rest. I'm gonna take your dice away and roll for you.
You're in dice jail.
You don't get to play anymore. You just
You just get to sit here and look pretty.
Okay. Okay, Yorick. I'm sure it'll become evidence anyways.
What evidence? What evidence?
Oh, fine. You tumbleweed.
Did Val just come up with his first insult?
I am greater than the greatest oak you have ever seen. Tumbleweed.
That's what they call your hair.
I don't think Fell's actually seen any oak trees yet.
I doubt he has.
Well, there might have been oak trees where we chopped its head off at.
That was a swamp.
Oaks can grow in swamps. Bog oaks.
I'm still greater than the greatest oak. And your hair.
This is our first communication over a tree.
And your hair is the greatest representation of tumbleweed. Actually,
Technically, I'm only talking to him.
Okay. Just have to give it back to you every once in a while.
You were trying. Okay, good.
At this point, I mount up, and I'm going to use my mage hand to pick Ulrich up, and I'm going to take him as we start riding.
He just stole your head.
I'm not like bolting. I'm just starting to
He still
trot
stole
on.
it.
Mm-hmm. Yorick is like, oh, this hand is different.
I do mage hand, and I slap his hand.
Okay.
Yorick falls?
Contested
Roll.
strength.
Just roll a that's not. I mean, you're just interacting with an object. You're just slapping an object
It
off.
would be dex versus strength, or strength versus dex, right?
You're just. Are you? What are you trying to do? Describe to me what you're doing. You said you just. Are you slapping Ulrich, or what are you doing?
Slapping his mage hand, Declan's mage hand.
Okay.
Because for one, I didn't know he had it.
How do you know you're slapping it?
Well, because it's visible.
Mine isn't, I don't think. Or no, that's not till later. Yeah. never mind.
No, Githyanki are the only ones that have been visible.
Well,
yeah.
it's a rogue feature for arcane trickster, but later.
Okay. Yeah. So just go ahead and roll. I'll just have you roll Dex.
Both of us are.
No. Are you pick him up?
Yeah, I'm grabbing. It's not like I'm holding him in the palm of my hand. I grabbed
Okay.
it.
I mean,
like-
you can only hold 10 pounds, so if the hand slaps it, I mean, it's not like it's strong.
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and roll strength.
It's 11.
What's that?
It's 11. So
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, go ahead and roll. You can always roll on that one. There's a 5% chance.
Nope. My straight roll was better.
Yes, you're not able to slap it out of his hand, but it's just kind of floating away as Declan leaves.
Hurry up. We're burning daylight. Since they haven't mounted up yet, I'm going to bring Ulrich closer to me.
I know you're lying, and I know something happened last night, and I absolutely know it has something to do with Fel. If anything happens to him, I will hold you responsible, and I know you'll be undying, but I will search for the rest of my life to find some way to make you miserable.
your existence.
Huh?
I was expecting him to be like, your existence.
I'm not you.
So first of all, you're going to die long before I do. Second of all...
You're not going to die.
Second of all, if Fel were in any danger, which he's definitely not, it's not something you could protect him from.
I'm not saying I can protect him. I'm saying I'll hold you responsible for something that happens. And I didn't say that I would make you miserable the rest of your life. I said I would dedicate my life to making you miserable.
Okay, my bad. I misunderstood. That's not very long, so I'm okay with that.
Please continue.
I'm gonna put his head in the smelliest part of the saddlebag I can.
Okay.
The guy lived in the swamp for who knows how long. I'm sure
It's
he's
my
been worse.
saddlebags.
It's a swamp.
Do you remember dead fingers and body parts?
A swamp.
And do you
Micah.
remember, this is Micah's character.
Hold
and
up.
his saddlebag is something he's probably sitting next to.
So
Yes,
as
but also a swamp. Like,
Have you been in the bathroom after?
oh yes.
I guess before I put him in the saddlebag,
uh-huh.
don't lie to me. And don't lie to Fel. If there's an actual danger to him, he has every right to know about it. Whether he should be worried or not because you can protect him or not, he has the right to know.
I'll do what's best for him. Don't worry. Go ahead and roll insight.
It's another 20 for 26.
Okay. So somehow he casts prestidigitation, so that way your saddlebags are no longer smelly. You actually get like a sweet aroma that coming from your lavender coming from your saddlebags.
After a few, if they catch up to me, do you guys catch up to me? At some
What do you
point?
guys?
I see you put him in the saddlebag, so I'm assuming the hand is yours, and I just follow at this point.
Once
You
you
have
get
his-
close enough to me, I'll chuck him back to you. I just needed a minute with him.
Okay.
We all need our one-on-one time, you know what I mean?
Joke's on you, my saddlebag smells great now.
He stops concentrating.
Fart bomb.
Concentration.
Hold on, is it not? So he's gonna use it again. Your saddlebags fart.
And it smells like eucalyptus because he's a tree.
Smells like cinnamon and eucalyptus.
Anyways, you hand your back to
I
Fel,
tossed.
and you toss him over, and the three of you continue to.
Thank you for not making me roll for catching.
Yes.
What's done is done. No change these.
You guys continue
take
on
backsies.
towards Arkesh, and after a few hours, the city does come into sight, and you see it off in the distance. It is early in the morning as you approach, and we will pause for a second there. We'll take a short break.
Last year too.
Both.
Had the energy drink, had the candy stone, stop again.
One right after the other, believe it or not.
Crazy how this happens.
Let me just gather my wits and make sure I got my stuff in order before you guys head back into town.
Have I been in the inner city of Elkesh before? History-wise?
I would say it is less likely you came down south. But I mean, if you for some reason you did, I mean, at some point you were in Alkesh because you got your you were hired by
The
Great
contract, yeah.
You were
So
contracted.
I was just mainly checking like if I've been in the actual walled portion of the city, like
so
through the
you-
main gate.
If you were here, so if do you want to have
Sure.
gone through? Okay. So you have then. So a few things you would know is that there is a 1 silver tax to enter. That is common for larger cities too. That is how they collect their taxes oftentimes. And so there is that. You would have done that. You would also know that all of the city elders sit outside the gate. And it also is fairly heavily guarded.
And there's only one gate. Number 1 on the map.
Yes, that is the main gate. Yes, it is usually guarded by like 12 guards, and so, but it's kind of the central. It's kind of like a central community. Aside from like the outer marketplace and the inner marketplace, it is kind of the central
hub.
seat of power. Yes, so you would know those things.
Copy.
So
yes.
Oh, the gate's on the complete opposite side of the city.
Yes, so you guys are approaching from the west side of it. The gate is on the south side. So you yourself, Fel, would probably
No.
you would have not seen it nor been
No.
there because you guys have always been on the outer city because
Yeah.
that is where the Muse's headquarters is located.
Yeah, we've always been in either zone 7 or zone 6.
Yep.
Correct. I'm guessing the same for you, Ulrich, unless for some reason you have traveled down to Elkesh. Yeah, that's up to you. Okay. Yep. Already, you approach the city. The sounds of a bustling city grow louder as you approach, and you make your way there. What are your guys' goals? What are you doing?
I'm gonna head back to the
Muse.
little base.
Or the
No, to
base.
the little base first and unload any of the weapons and stuff that we got from saddlebags.
Yeah.
Kind of, just make sure everything's in order, and then after I'm done with that,
Okay. Yeah, you definitely do that. Do you two follow him, or do you go shopping? What do you do?
See what I have on. They're probably.
What's that?
Is actually I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I will just run by the market and sell off junk I have on me.
Yeah, if it's any specific item that is in that is an official item in D&D, it should have a gold value associated with it. You can add that appropriate amount of gold to your inventory and delete the item.
Okay.
All of them should list, unless I am mistaken, all of them should list like a gold value of like 12 or something like that.
any magic items like the cloak of billowing, stuff like that, they don't. It's just like simple weapons.
Yes. For those, it would be a little more difficult to unload. You'd have to find someone specific. But I'm just saying, as far as like any general items, if you want to just get rid of, I'm not gonna make you role play selling them to some merchant. Whatever.
Like, give me one gold.
Yeah. No, you can offload any common items. It's a major city. People will buy crossbows, swords, things like that.
I actually collected a lot of weapons this time around.
You did.
I guess. Are you gonna tell me you're going to the market first?
Yeah. I'll see. Declan, I'm gonna head off to the market and just sell off things.
I'll give you some weapons to sell. 2 crossbows, leather armor, 2 longbows, 2 long swords, a short sword.
Hold on. Let me. But you delete them, add the change up. And add it. Roleplay.
Alrighty.
I think so. I'll just, heading over to the Muse too.
I'll just. Little tavern.
I mean, you can hang back out like,
Or I could come back.
yeah.
We can.
Okay, so you all go back, converge at the hideout, and then head to the Muse.
Yep. Maybe talk with Declan. Are you going to give them the scroll?
Well, the thing seems a little bit dangerous, but we did have a deal, so I'm gonna at least go talk with him about it.
That's my thoughts.
Okay.
Oh, and want your gold? I didn't really understand. Were you giving me the stuff, or were you having to sell it?
You and Ulrich can each have 60, and I'll take whatever's left over.
50.
Basically, I should get 63.
63. Okay. Yep. Okay. I give you 63. 60. So.
And we're each about to give to
Awesome.
Or die. No.
Everything is possible.
Alrighty. You 3 make your way back to the Muse's hideout. On your way, you head through the city winding streets. About halfway there, you do come across a gathering of individuals, about 200 of them, who are listening to an individual. Shorter but stout individual who is standing up. There is a fountain, and he's standing up on the side of it. and he's proclaiming something, and they're all listening to him. Go ahead and roll insight.
7 to 16.
16, you said?
18.
Okay, 5. So, Belle, you're not really sure what's going on.
I rolled a
You
1.
definitely see this person, Declan and Ulrich. You make out bits and parts of it. It's like someone who's preaching, and there are many people listening. And after some time, you guys are passing by. While he is declaring, speaking to the people, an individual rushes up who is essentially weeping and wailing. And you can gather that he has some sort of infirmity. This individual steps down from the fountain, and he goes out of sight. And then a moment later, you see the individual who rushed forward beginning to leap up with joy, and the crowd seems to be stirred, some excited, others confused, and there tends to be a kind of a commotion of sorts. But whoever this individual was, they seem to no longer be inflicted with whatever was ailing them. What would you like to do? Do you continue on?
How far away from the guy am I?
Yeah,
Am I close enough to
60,
do
70
a perception check or something to kind of just get a closer vibe of the guy?
You can see him. I mean, there's a crowd and there's whatnot, but you can see him.
Is he wearing anything specific?
He looks priestly. But, like, there's not
Do I
like
see any sort of holy symbols or insignia or anything?
you would see a holy symbol, like he is a cleric of some sort.
Can I tell what the holy symbol is?
It is, you don't recognize it, but it is not torn. Okay. Declan continues on. You two, do you follow?
I would like to once I do what the color is for future.
Yeah, you can remember. You saw him.
Ask him. I didn't. see.
Yeah, Fell just.
Oh, yeah.
Just keeps
I was
following,
waiting
just
for-
keep following.
Because it looked like you were about to say
Ulrich.
something, so I was like, I'll wait for him, see what he wants to do, and yeah, I'm not gonna stop.
Okay.
What colored cloak is he wearing?
It's like white and blue. Ulrich, go ahead and roll perception.
19.
You've got the fountain, the crowd, and then there's kind of buildings surrounding it. And in the shadow between two buildings, you do see a very tall individual, completely clad in armor. You cannot see any part of their body. Roll insight.
20.
It appears this individual is watching over things. What's going on?
Like the priest guy seemed to be just like watching for threats. Is that the kind of vibe I get, like a bodyguard type thing?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Continue on.
Yep, absolutely. The three of you continue on, and you eventually make it to the Muse's hideout. You make your way to the back of the poorhouse, and there is the carpet that is covering the manhole. You're able to open it and head down. The guards, they are familiar with you, do not bother you as you descend.
Do the stairs squeak?
Yes.
so
Because
the
last time we
ladder-
were there,
the-
I sabotaged them.
The ladder does not. Once you get down to the base of the ladder, then you are on the spiral staircase. Did you sabotage them?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I don't remember that. Okay. No. As you do descend, well, when you get to the last step, it squeaks,
Always the last step, too.
and your mom catches you.
Turn around,
Jump.
cast mending on it, and then continue.
You guys take about whatever 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I forget what the duration.
It's a
We can't go
minute.
down the stairs.
What's that?
It's a minute per
So you
person.
take a minute to to fix the step. And then you guys continue on. You make your way down into the depths of their hideout, and you do not see Greyblood where he normally is. He's not in the inner chambers, so it appears. You see many people. I mean, there's dozens and dozens of them around, but you do not see Greyblood.
Liturgy, 3 times louder.
Greyblood, we've returned.
So everyone in there looks at you, and they're all kind of surprised. One of them, one individual comes up to you. Excuse me. Could you not make quite a commotion here? We do try to keep things down. This is, after all, a hideout. It sounds like you're looking for Greyblood.
That's what I said.
Yes, okay. Well, I would appreciate if next time you just simply ask for him. He is available. But
I did ask for it.
Let's try to do it more quietly next time.
Heard.
I believe last time I heard he is in his inner chamber praying at the moment. But I am aware of that he sent you, and I am sure he will take your company. This individual, he points to someone else, will take you there. But again, please try not to make such a commotion.
I get really close and whisper in his ear,
I'm sorry, is this quiet enough for you?
and I just walk off before he responds.
Quite quiet enough. Thank you. And he continues on with whatever business. So this unnamed individual takes you farther into the hideout. Eventually, you get to a door. He does open the door. Inside is a relatively dark chamber. There are candles lit, but it is darker. You do see what looks like 2 guards off into a corner, fairly nondescript. But you do see off to your left a very tall, stout individual you have not seen before. He indeed is, make sure I don't say, a half-orc. He is standing there at attention.
What's the other half?
It would be human.
He's back alive.
Half orc, half human. And then you do see at the center of the chamber, Greyblood prostrated himself before a shrine of the god Torn. As you enter, he does hear you. He looks over and stands up. You have returned. I hope it is with the scroll I requested.
We were successful. Never.
Excellent. That is good. It would have been it would have not gone well if it had fallen into the wrong hands. I am going to be honest, I'm somewhat surprised you did make it back alive, but I'm glad to hear that you do have it. May I see it?
Yes. Take it out of the backpack, but I'm still holding on to it. I am curious, and I know you like to keep your cards close to the vest, but what is this scroll? I don't want to know what your plans are for it, but what is it? Because every vibe I've gotten off of it is that it is very dangerous, and rather than trying to keep people out, it's trying to keep something in. And that terrifies me.
You have every reason to be terrified. It is an ancient scroll. It's an ancient scroll of names, and if it were to fall into the wrong hands, with people with ill intent in the world, such as the Black Company, of which I was under the impression we're heading to the temple.
Yeah, we found him.
That does not surprise me, and it appears my informant was correct. It would not have been good if it fell into their hands. I do not know for certain what business the Black Company had there, but if it was to retrieve this scroll, let's just say a lot of people would suffer.
Well, we found a note on one of them saying we're actually looking for
Really? Interesting.
Seems like maybe it was
That is good. Well, I don't know if it's good. I mean, that means that Dreth was not looking for the scroll specifically. However, if it did fall into his hands, it would still not be good. But they're seeking the Wanderer. Oh, if I am not mistaken, wasn't it you that asked me to seek out the whereabouts of one called the Wanderer? Thadrin the Wanderer?
Would be correct. Yes.
Interesting. So it appears that our friends at the Black Company seek potentially the same individual. I find that very intriguing. I'll be honest, I wasn't too, I didn't put too much effort behind finding this individual. No disrespect, but my resources are stretched thin in trying to overthrow a foreign occupying force does take a lot of time and energy. However, if Sarandreth is also looking for the Wanderer, that does make me concerned. I will make an effort to put more resources towards finding this individual, and we'll find out perhaps why Dreth is looking for the Wanderer, and if it's the same individual. In the meantime, may I have the scroll?
So your only intention is to keep it safe and away from potentially malevolent.
And in a manner of speaking, he withdraws his hand. Forgive me. He goes and there is a desk in the side of the room. He opens it and he pulls out 3 bags of gold. Payment, as I promised. And he kind of there's kind of like a table off to the side, but it's like near you guys in the room. It's a decently sized room. And he tosses the 3 bags onto the table. There's the agreed upon amount, 250 gold apiece. And he holds out his hand, takes the scroll. He kind of like inhales as he takes it and kind of looks it over. At this point, he walks over towards the shrine, which does have candles around it. Everyone roll insight.
20.
20. Do you see anything? 8. Okay.
I see that there's
Yep. So, Fel is watching the gold intently. Never seen so much in his life. Declan and Ulrich, you do notice that the half-orc in the corner is eyeing all 3 of you intently. Not nefarious, but he's definitely watching you.
like we're suspicious.
So
Make a
you could...
move.
You know, I'm asking, is he watching as if we are suspicious creatures?
No.
To watch if a certain someone's going to throw a dagger
Yeah,
at
the
you
guy
a
has his
second.
back. I don't particularly hate half-orcs, okay?
With a 20 or above, you can interpret that it's almost like he's like not a bodyguard, but someone close to him. So he's keeping an eye on you guys.
He's one of the bros.
Yeah. Yep.
Grey blood.
What? Oh, sorry.
Names. Of what?
Names of dead individuals. As he talks, he holds the scroll out over one of the candles and holds it closer and closer. Names of the dead. I'm going to be honest. I was afraid you wouldn't bring it back. I was afraid that Saren wanted it. I've known about the scroll for some time, but to be honest, didn't have the resources to procure it. And like I said, I'm surprised the 2 of you made it back. The 3 of you made it back. Forgive me, I misspoke. The 3 of you made it back. And as he continues to talk, he holds it over the candle. And it begins to catch fire. And the fire begins to lick up the scroll. But now much of my apprehension is gone because no one is going to read those names. And none of those that were once were will come back. The flames continue to lick up the scroll, and it lights on fire. It begins to go up the scroll and burn his hand, yet he does not pull away. And you can see him wince, and he holds it over the flame of Torm until it is fully engulfed. And in pain, he finally releases it, and it falls to the ground, and pile of half ash, half paper, as it continues to burn. But now that fear is gone, thanks to you.
We wanted to destroy it. We could have destroyed it there.
I needed to make sure it was gone myself.
I can understand you see things through.
Good.
Never took you for much of a praying man.
I may be a killer, but I do have a reason, a purpose for my goals. Certainly, I'm not what you would consider a religious man, an upright man. But in times of war, you have to do what is necessary, even if it isn't something you want to do. But regardless, the quest I sent you on is complete, and that is all that needs to be done. At least for now. I am quite certain you probably came close to death more than once, so it is best that you take some time to rest and recover. However, I'm sure I will have need for you again here shortly. I suggest you take some time. And when I have another assignment for you, I'll reach out. Paid, of course, like before.
What do you know of Atreus Morvain? I know the Morvain house is one of the main houses. Do you know his position in those houses?
The Morvain house is lower. There are four of them. Morvain is the lowest, but lowest is a relative term. Those vampires have a strong and long reach, and should be, shall we say, engaged with cautiously.
But have you heard of this Atreus specifically?
Atreus. I know the name. Yes. A shrewd man. Why?
Just curious. His name came up in conversation with the Black Company.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm sure he's employed them for something at some point.
Filth employs filth.
You're not wrong.
I'll grab my bag of gold and start walking out. And then I'll turn and say, rest is important, but I'd like to train.
You certainly can do that. Are you looking to employ some of my men? Of course. We can certainly arrange something. Keegan, he points to that orc. He can find the man you're looking for. Let him know what you're hoping to how you would like to train, and I'm sure he can find someone in our company that can assist you.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And before you go, if you are considering tracking down this Atreus, be careful. He is a vampire after all, and they don't, shall we say, value life very much. Good. Gentlemen, your gold is on the table there. Is there anything else you need? You just have to speak up a little bit louder.
I don't think so.
Oh, good.
Before I grab the gold,
Mm-hmm.
Grey Blood, why the F to to acquire?
You are a sorcerer, which means that you are born with innate power to harness the weave. And in time, you can grow to become powerful. When I became aware of you, you were a slave to Lucian. And let's just say I didn't want you to fall into the wrong hands. And to be quite frank, since you were a slave, I figured perhaps you had a bit of bitterness towards Lucian and the Duarkai. And if I could turn that bitterness against them and use it against them, that helps me destroy those who have been oppressing us for years.
Okay, that makes sense for you.
Mm-hmm.
Lucian doesn't seem like he's needing help, per se. Why is sending things after us?
Has he sent things after you?
Yes, and a lich that killed twice.
Supposedly.
A lich? Are you certain?
It would appear so, considering we skinned the foul beast the first time and he came back fully intact.
What kind of beast?
Wolfkin.
A gray wolf. A white wolf.
Interesting. I do not. I would not put it past Lucian to work with a lich. So you're saying that this wolfkin, who you believe is a lich, has hunted you down?
Yes, twice so far. Seems like he is capable, and it seems like Lucian is capable. What's the effort?
I do not know specifically, of course, but I can certainly conjecture. Lucian Thane, though he may deal in slave trade, that's a business for him to earn income. He is, in fact, the leader of the Ember Choir, a religious organization. It's a growing church, shall we say.
Is that the fellow that's been preaching outside?
I do know that he does have missionaries in the city, though I personally have not encountered them, but it certainly is not beyond him. Again, he's trying to grow. From what I know, he serves the god of light and fire. But I do not, to be honest, put much time into seeking that out. If it were true, what I do know is this god has been gone for quite some time. And if you understand how it works, if there are no one worshipping a god, they fade from existence. So it does appear, if what I understand is correct, his attempt is to return this god to the mortal realm. Which is why he's trying to grow the church. Now, how that includes you, Fel, I do not know. However, if he is persistent, it does have a purpose. He's not going to waste his time. Which, again, I was not aware of this, but now that I am, it makes it even more apparent that I should have retrieved you, and I'm glad I did. Because if he wants you, I certainly don't want him to get his hands on you. I cannot answer these questions, and it is apparent, I can see on your face, you certainly want those answers. I think it is possible to find those, but not at this moment. If you were to... Well, let's just say you cannot walk up to Lucian and ask him yourself. He would probably kill you. Or whatever worse he has planned. So, if you want the answers to these questions, I suggest that you continue your training with your grown power. And again, I would love nothing less than for you to kill Lucian Thane. And if you want to question him as to why he wants you and needs you in his efforts in the Ember Choir to return this god of light, you are more than welcome to ask him all the questions you want, as long as you kill him in the end.
Thank you. And I grab the bag of gold.
Excellent.
And I start walking.
Alrighty. Well, I suggest you take some time now for the next week or two to rest and or train. I will certainly have another assignment for you here soon, and I will send an informant to call you when such time is when you are needed. In the meantime, I will attempt to find this wanderer, because I do not like the fact that Soren is looking for him. If you need me, in the meantime, you know where we are. You can find us, but I leave you be until I need you. If you don't mind me, I'm going to go back to praying and then back to overthrowing the government. Thank you. He goes in, kneels down and prostrates himself before the idol and continues to pray.
Before I walk out, 3 seconds.
He's just, if you can tell, the room's lit well enough. He's mouthing something. He's praying, but you don't really know what. You can't really tell what he's saying.
Did the whole scroll get fully consumed? Are there any portions?
Eventually, as it burned, it just kind of burned to ash. It's gone.
Yeah, I'd like to go to the tree. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So Keegan leads you out, and he will work with you to train. He will find that there's plenty of people in the hideout, like before. Greyblood was training in the arena. Like there's also it's archery, anything you can think of is available here at this facility. So it is now about 8:30. At this point, I think it'd be good to wind things down. Declan, you do want to start training. We can discuss what that looks like. If there's any other downtime activities or anything you guys would like to do, we can start that now before the session ends. Greyblood indicated he'll get a hold of you when he needs you next, but it might be some time. From you guys are free to do whatever you want. You are fully autonomous. You guys can choose to just pack up and go back to Grindbone. You're free to do whatever you want, but at this point, he doesn't have anything for you. So you're free to do. I mean, you've always been free to do whatever. But there is currently no NPCs trying to push you a certain direction. So you're free to do what you want. Again, all of them have their own objectives, and they're going to try to push you that way. You can choose to help or not. Do whatever you want. It's up to you. But if there are some specific things you would like to get done, we can certainly work on that.
I would like to briefly talk with the group.
Mhm.
I'll let them do their thing first.
So you left with Keegan. What specifically are you looking to do?
I'm wanting to get a couple different feats.
Mhm.
Tavern Brawler
Mhm.
and Martial Adept
Okay.
and Fighting Machine.
Okay. So you can't get all three, but you can certainly work towards one of them. Which would you like to work towards?
Probably Martial.
Martial Adept. Okay, perfect. So let me jump over to.
What does that one do?
I haven't.
So Martial Adept, I believe, gives you like an extra fighting style.
Yes.
So which fighting style are you looking to acquire?
Or sorry, Fighting Initiate, I think.
Fighting Initiate. Okay. Let me go ahead and why does that not work?
I am.
Fighting Initiate 5e. So that one does give you multiple options. Correct, right?
I'm
As a result, you learn one. Yep. So you learn one fighting style of your choice from the fighter class. Yes. So you can definitely work towards that. Which of them are you looking to acquire? The reason is because then that'll tell me like
How
who
they
you need.
train.
Yeah. What the have you trained?
I'm trying to pull them up. I can't remember. all of them.
And we don't. I guess we don't have to necessarily like role play or talk that through. But essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tracker. Oh yeah, progress. I already have it up here because we talked about this previously. So feat, fighting initiate, and so look through that and let me know what you want to do. Ulrich, is there anything you would like to do? Furthermore, is there anything you would like to work towards? If you don't, let me know.
I kept forgetting. I was going to look at like the feats and stuff and see what I wanted to get, but I kept forgetting about it. So I do think I'm just kind of going through the list. Alert might be nice. Let me get that. We can
Alert's
start.
pretty great.
We can start with that one. Excuse me.
Now, there's 2 two different alerts. The 2024 rules is different than or the 2014
I
are
only see
different.
one. I only see one.
You would have to scroll down to. Oh, you might not actually see it.
It's the ones I'm looking at are under core.
Yeah. So that the newer ones